Hey guys, what's going on? It's Verbal, and yeah, I know I haven't posted in a while, and I'm just bringing you a few quick clips. This is nothing really special, as you see, just a quick, I guess you might call that a triple. It's 5 different clips, starting off with a little bit of Shotgun Rampage here, where I just got so pissed off and I ran through them all. Got another triple there, but so I've told you guys before that I'm not into sort of posting all the time. I'm going to post what I want when I want. And as I do that, I'm going to come up with a good story that I want to tell when I want to tell. So there's going to be no rhyme or reason. I just, when I feel like it. And I've come up with a good story. So while you watch me on this little shotgun rampage here in a hardcore domination game, let me tell you about, Lucky Number 17, which is the title of the story. So let me explain. I work in Manhattan, but one of my clients is in Vegas. And I've been to Vegas. I'd been to Vegas 3 times in a 6-week period from the beginning of November to mid-December. And the first time I went out there, I went out with a bunch of buddies, work colleagues, I guess, after work. And they were like, hey, let's go out and have a good time. We were done by like 6 or 7-ish. So, let's go get a good dinner, steak dinner, and let's go out and, do a bit of gambling, see a show, whatever we want to do. All right, cool. So I took out $200. And my goal was to either lose the $200 or to, and the better goal obviously, win 400. So double your money or lose your money, but not take any more out and then be satisfied. Not take any more out if you lost the 200 and then be satisfied with the 400 if you got it. Not try and get to 450 or 500 or 600. Just be happy with 400. So I lost 150 of it immediately, and then I walked over to a roulette table and I put my $50 down on red, and that the odds on that are 2 to 1. So if you put $1 down, you'll get 2 back. So I put my 50 down, and my return was 100. I won $100, and then I put the $100 down, and I let that ride, and it became $200. And then I let that ride, and it became $400. And 3 spins of the roulette wheel, and I'm now up to $400. I was good. I said my piece. I'm happy, and I walked out the door. So in between my first and my second trip, I took my girlfriend and her family all out to dinner. I mean, a cheap little place just for $100, but it was a $100 note. Felt cool, good times, life is good. Well, I had a $100 note still with me, and then what ended up happening was a friend of mine. When you have a $100 note, by the way, it's really hard to spend. Like, no one can take it, because usually when you go up to a shop and try and spend a $100 note, they're like, yeah, that's nice. Do you have anything smaller? And you're like, fucking hell. So I traded it in, and I had $100 with me. I traded it in for the dinner, and then still had $100 with me for my second trip. So right before my second trip, a buddy of mine that I work with, she comes over to me and she gives me $10, and she goes, go over to a roulette table and put that on red for me and let it ride twice. So get me $40 or lose the money for me. And I'm like, well, that sounds tremendously similar to the last thing I did. So, hey, I've got this $100 note on me. It's winnings anyway. It's not really my money. So I walked over to the roulette table when I'm there the second time around, and I walk over to the girl that's running the roulette table, and I put $110 down, and I said, we're getting this to 440 or we're losing the money. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, just watch. So we put the whole thing on red, and it goes to 220, and then it goes to 440. I'm like, thank you very much. And she was like freaking out and yelling and going, oh my God, this is awesome. She was, nervous and cute and trying to get me to tip her, obviously. So, at that point in time, I'm texting my girlfriend. I'm like, oh my God, shit, I just won another $300 because I put $100 down that was winnings anyway, and then I won, yet another $300. She's like, that's fucking awesome. So let me tell you about what my girlfriend does or was doing that night as I get into a little bit of a sniper clip. Not a long one, but just a little bit of fun. And then we're going to end this video on my best sniping little minute and a half that I've ever had, which I thought was awesome. And I know it's just terrible, but I don't really care. I had so much fun, I thought I'd share it. So anyway, my girlfriend was out that night with some friends, and they were talking about dating and Facebook and how, you never have a look at a girl's Facebook page and have a look at her profile picture and be like, wow, she's hot or she's, ugly. You can't do that, because every girl will choose, the hottest picture of themselves when they're looking at Facebook, right? So, if you look at Facebook, you see the hottest picture of them. And you go, so, what I do is I naturally choose like the 17th picture. Like, I go in and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17, I pick that one, have a look. Is she okay in that one? And that's how I decide whether I want to, go out on a date with her or not. And they were like, oh, that's kind of funny. So I texted that minute saying, hey, I just won $300. And one of her friends is like, holy shit, tell him to go put, $10 down on number 17 on a roulette table. And I was like, hell no, you guys are crazy. So I didn't do it. And then 2 weeks later, I come back. This is December 15th. And I went out for last bit of business right before Christmas, just last minute hecticness. And I had another one of these $100 notes, and like I've described, it's kind of hard to spend this $100 note. And I had one $100 note left about a week beforehand. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. When else am I ever going to do this? This is part of. I won $200 the first time, $300 the second time. I've won $500. It's not my money. I don't really care. Why not go for it? So we're there all day long. It was a big process that time in December. It was like we were there working from midday till 3 o'clock in the morning. Got back up at 7 and worked from 7 till 11, and then presented to the client from like 12 till 2, and then got on a flight back and didn't get back to New York till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Which was rough. By the way, how cool was that knife? Oh, got him. I read that perfectly. So anyway, in the middle of the sort of the Thursday afternoon when we were there, coming at midday, we're working all day long. We were like, we need to refresh. We need to go out and get our heads clear and just let's go get some food and get out and come back to the work that we're doing and feel refreshed when we do it. And we all agreed and we did that. And we went out and grabbed some sandwiches. And just before we're coming back to the suite to get our work done, I come back in and I'm like, and by the way, how cool was that no scope? I was like, fucking, I can't believe I just pulled that off. So anyway, coming back from the sandwich, and I turned to guys and guys, I got to make one quick bet, just one quick bet, and I'm done. And they're all right, cool. What are you gonna do? So I told them the story I just told you guys, and they're like, are you fucking serious? You can put $100 down on 17? I'm like, yeah. So I walk over to the roulette table guy. And he's like, how can I help you? I put $100 down. And he's like, how would you like the chips? Because in roulette you can put 10 $1 bets on different numbers, and that adds up to if the table minimum is $10. And I was like, no, I'm good. Just $100 chip, please. So he has to look over to the pit boss, and he's like, hey, $100 note going out here. And the pit boss is like, yep, okay, cool, gotcha. I put them right down on number 17. And the roulette wheel spins, and my colleagues are sitting there freaking out, looking at me, and they're like, "Holy shit, are you serious? Like this is really happening right now?" And yeah, I won $3,500. Lucky number 17. How fucking amazing is that? I was freaking out. It was unreal. It was possibly the best moment of gambling I've ever had. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was a really good story and a great way to start off Christmas. So hope you're all well. Take it easy, guys, and I will talk to you all soon. Take it easy.